What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So I basically have like a back-to-back review here, and as you can see, these are the Air Jordan 1s in the Vachetta tan colorway. Now these dropped today in Korea, and I was able to scoop up a pair in my size off of NikeKorea.com. As I was saying, Nike Korea offers same-day delivery for an additional fee, and that's how I got my pair today in the mail. And as you can see, it is a pretty clean and cool colorway. It's just that there are some points that I don't like that much about the shoe, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the sneaker. So as the colorway suggests, the overall upper of the shoe is constructed using this Vachetta tan colored leather here. As you can see, that's what makes up the Nike swoosh here. And here on the side panel, you actually have this black canvas material, which actually turns out to be denim, according to the description that I've seen on the Nike website. And I'm not entirely sure why they made that sort of design choice, but I can tell you that it is this pretty sturdy denim material, all done in black. And apparently, the QC is quite all right. I'm not complaining about my pair. And towards the front of the shoe, you see a nice tan colored leather overlay here on the side, and that leather extends all the way around the toe cap area of the sneaker as well. Now, the toe box is this glossy denim material, once again, all decked out in black, and you've got the perforated holes. And as you can see close up, you can really see the holes have been punched through. As you can see some sort of the rough spots around the circles here, but it is what it is. And here on the center, you see the black cotton laces partially laced onto the sneaker. And what's very interesting is that instead of using the typical black nylon tongue here, they actually added the black denim material for the tongue. So I think that's a very interesting switch up of materials. And what's even more is that they actually went the extra mile to construct the Nike Air tongue tab using that black denim material once again. And they even stitched the Nike Air and the swoosh logo in black as well. So they really blacked out everything on this particular colorway. Now, on the back side, you see more of that tan colored leather here on the heel counter area, and towards the neck of the shoe, you see the Air Jordan Wings logo debossed into the side of the sneaker. And something about that Air Jordan Wings logo on this particular model gives off of a very premium vibe to me. I mean, it almost resembles like a good leather good from a premium brand or something like that. I really dig this detail on this particular colorway. Now here on the collar of the sneaker, you see more of that black denim material all around the back side here. And on the inside, well, you got the extra set of laces, which I'm going to get into a little bit later. You see the black mesh material for the sock liner, nothing too fancy there. And then for the insole, you've got your typical black insole with the Nike Air text logo and the swoosh logo printed in white. I think I can see the entire logo here. There we go. The medial side of the sneaker is basically the same deal. As I was saying, the QC on this pair is pretty immaculate, on Jordan brand standards. And for the midsole, you've got that typical white midsole. Nothing too special there. I would say it gives off a slight sail vibe. I'm not really sure if my eyes are tricking me or whatever, but it's got that sort of like creamy look to it as well. And on the outsole, you've got that beautiful tan outsole with the typical circular traction pattern on the forefoot area, and then you got the Nike branding on the mid part, and then you got the rest of the traction on the back side of the sneaker. Now, getting back to the laces, the extra laces, we've got that sort of recycled box here once again. I guess this is this Jordan brand's next thing, trying to use less and less plastic on their releases. So you got this cardboard box with a Jordan Jumpman logo debossed into the paper here with the shoelaces text underneath it. And then when you open this up, you probably see it already. You've got this sort of like red colored extra laces here to go along with the shoe. I'm not entirely sure how this particular color fits in with the overall shoe here, but you know, they added this color laces for this release for some reason. Now the other side of the sneaker is, the other shoe is basically the same deal. You got the Nike Korea tag here, as we get this with all other Nike Korea products. And what I did want to mention is that they really did a pretty good job of, you know, packaging this release up in a pretty special way. Now, as you can see, you've got a completely different looking Air Jordan 1 box. It's basically this sort of like, almost this like recycled cardboard material for the overall box. And you've got these, you know, text print across the entire lid here. I'm not really sure what it reads. I think it's, I don't know, like "duh" and "wearing," but whatever. Like, and then you got the Nike branding here, obviously in this kind of like sail colored text logo printed onto the box itself. This box kind of reminds me of the Rebellionaire release, where we had the gray letters printed on against the black box. Maybe I'm tripping. It was some sort of like black box with black text or whatever, but it had like text all across the box here. And this text detail extends all the way around the box. As you can see, this is a side of the box where you got the Nike branding here in sail once again. And then here on the, you know, the other part, and on the opposite side you see the same details, and you've got the size tag here, the US 10, my size. And then what's even more interesting is that they actually added special paper for this release, and I think this is some sort of other like recycled material, whatever. It's this glossy sort of like tan colored paper that reads like, you know, they can't stop you from, I don't know, wearing them or whatever. I guess it's talking about Air Jordan 1 models. My opinion is that yes, they can stop you from wearing them if you keep pushing them week after week. We're gonna have a point where we stop purchasing them, but you know, that's just my tangent there. But anyways, they decided to add some extra paper here for this particular release. Nothing too fancy, but you know, it's always nice to see Jordan Brand adding something new to the release. Now, sizing wise, this is basically your, you know, typical Air Jordan 1, so I would always recommend going true to size. I have no problem with that. If you have extra wide feet, you might want to consider going like half a size up. Especially, you know, I can't really tell like how this denim would play out in terms of this particular model, but I don't think it would like be anything like too stiff. Judging by the sort of the push and the feel of this material, I don't think it's anything like super stiff, but you know, you should be fine going true to size, but you always want to try out some, you know, different sizes. Speaking of which, this release was really easy to pick up because we basically have like all the way up to size, I think it was like 11. Still available on Nike.com, and that's only like the partial release. Like all the stores are gonna have them, all the boutiques are gonna have them. So I would carefully say that this is a complete flop. We've seen Jordan 1s flop after flop very recently. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Air Jordan 1, but still, I'm not really sure how I feel about the denim material on this particular model, so I might end up passing on this particular release. It's just that there are way too many Jordan 1s, and I'm kind of waiting and kind of saving up for the reimagined Chicago's in the case that I have to buy that model for resale. So I'm just trying to kind of like, save up a little bit. So I'm probably going to have to return this, but there's nothing wrong with the colorway. It's just that we've had way too many, and I'm afraid that this is going to probably either go on sale or hit the outlets. Again, I have nothing against the shoe. It's just that we have way too many. I think that outsole is just beautiful. It reminds me of like a, I don't know, like a pair of Timbs or whatever. But that they chose a very, very nice sort of shade of this tan color. And I know I've seen some pictures online. What I can tell you is that this model looks far, far, far better in hand. This tan color is very rich in person. It almost reminds me of like, I don't know, like peanut butter or whatever, but it's just really nice. But anyways, that's basically it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow. And we've got some crazy releases coming in as well. I've got the Noctas coming in, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for watching.